Well, good afternoon and welcome to Webb Oval down here at Glenunga. We are here for the Division 1 clash between the top of the table Glenunga and Brighton Bombers, who are unfortunately down the other end of the ladder. I'm Beck Northcott. I'm here today with Nathan Woods. Nathan, welcome.
Thanks, Beck. Yeah, looking forward to this game here again. Done Glenunga a few games this season, and yeah, they're going extremely well on top of the table. And Brighton coming out here, won a couple, had a draw, so their form's been mixed, but a few good ins for them today. So they'll be looking to try and take it up and cause a bit of an upset here today at Webb Oval.
Yeah, and you've got some fans down here from both sides, Nathan, from Brighton and Glenunga, so much loved figure down here at Glenunga. And as you said, you've seen a lot of them, and do you think that they're looking better even than they were last year? Yeah,
well, I didn't do a lot of their games last year, but obviously, yeah, in the grand final, didn't quite get it done against a strong Prince Alfred unit. But yeah, this year, really, they've lost a few players, but also gained a few players, and yeah, just got a real good mix now of good players up forward, a lot of good forwards that have kicked multiple goals. They've got a really strong midfield and a couple of good ins in that today, and their defence has been solid all year as well. So, yeah, this week they've got obviously Declan Fay, who's a great midfielder for them, back in the side with Cheeseman, who's in and out through Port Adelaide SNFL commitments, and Trigarchis is back in. So Bilby's a bit of a loss. He's been really good in the middle for him, shows a lot of grunt. And he'll be missed. He's got a bit of a rib issue. And Bjorn and Scott both go out as well. Scott did a good job last week on Wagner. So yeah, some good ins and a couple of outs there. And but yeah, some good ins for Brighton as well, with Blake Higgins, Curtis Perry back in the side, with Jack Keens and the high-flying Jarman Segal, who we love seeing play, back from the Crows this week. So, yeah, when he's playing, Brighton much better side as well, and takes a lot of good intercept marks and gives us commentators some thrills with some big Bianco marks.
Well, that's it, you know, and we have to keep track of those today as well. But, yeah, I think you just see them really lift when he's in the side as well. And Will Rivers has been really good up forward as well. 19 goals for the year. So, you know, I think they've got their strengths in there, but they probably just don't have the depth. You know, we can talk about Glenunga's list and, you know, list off 25 to 30 players that could play in that team, whereas Brighton, you know, they've probably got their few good players and just need a little bit more support around them to match up with these more top teams.
Yeah, no doubt, Beck. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. Their good is good, Brighton, so I saw them play some good footy early in the year when they played Glenunga in the first round. Yeah, they just lost it in one quarter where Glenunga got on top, but they matched it with them for a lot of the rest of the game. So, yeah, but then Brighton, I did see them get touched up as well earlier in the year against Sacred Heart. So, yeah, so it'll be interesting. Obviously, coming away from home, they want to get off to a good start. And we've seen Brighton sort of clog it up a little bit and try and make it a bit of a dogfight. So I think that there'll be a lot of stoppages and some tough in and under footy. And yes, it should be a good game. And as I mentioned to you, Nathan Grimer's away today, so Abe Davis is doing the captain-coach role. So we're just seeing him walk out to the middle now with Otis Carthy, the captain of Brighton, who's been in great form as well. He's been in the best players 5 out of 9 this year, so he's leading from the front. So
he's a very good player, and yeah, I mean, Abe Davis, he can do it all. The man's a freak, you know. You look at him and think, well, he's obviously a ruck. He plays as a midfielder. He can go up there and do the taps as well, but that's how well they go. They don't even need him to be the main ruck. He's just in there getting 1,000 touches a game, and now he's coaching, his captain. He's doing everything.
Yeah, coach, captain, midfielder, ruckman. He goes up forward, and then what a luxury to have him going up forward. Big Geordie West has been in great form as well, the ruckman. So when he goes into the ruck, at times if Abe's not playing centre, he will go down and then they try and double team him, as that frees up one of their other dangerous forwards as well. So they've got Parsons up there, who's been really good, McMahon, Prosser. Yeah, so Lincoln Bennett's kick goals up there as well. He's been handy. He did a good tagging role last week on Matty Nunn. And then we've got then Abe's obviously kicked 13 goals as well. So yeah, it's going to be a big task today for Brighton, and I'm sure Brett Backwell, the coach, has got them ready for the task today. And with the ladder at the moment, it's so congested as well. So Brighton, if they could jag a win today, that puts them back around the mid-table section. And so going to be a real interesting game. And we see Glenunga just going out of their huddle there. Abe Davis won the toss and is going to kick to the right of screen. And, looking forward to this one, Beck.
Oh, I am, yeah. I've only really seen one of Glenunga's games this year. Love watching them play, just when they get going, they're so exciting to watch, so good to watch. But I think for Brighton, they've just got to not let Glenunga get off to a hot start, because, we know how dangerous Glenunga are. If they come out here, kick 5 or 6 goals in the first quarter, it's going to be all over. Yeah,
no doubt. Well, there was an interesting stat early in the year. Glenunga had been in front of 65 times in a row before PAC, at half-time, before PAC game. PAC led them for the first time at half-time for 65 games. So they were behind a game a few weeks ago as well, and got the Chockies there. They just thought they might mix it up and trail, but
change it up.
So just about already here, round 10 action, Webb Oval. Glenunga v Brighton, and I'll get Beck Northcott to start us off, Beck.
So, first game of the second round of all teams playing each other again. Can Brighton pull off something miraculous here? Who knows? So, first stoppage of the term. We've gone nowhere already. They'll be keen to get out of that middle section. Looks like it's getting pretty torn up already, but got the big figure of West in there. Carthy trying to get the clearance for Brighton. Ball goes nice and long early, but Glenunga, look at this composure across defence. Davis launching it through the middle. Like to see this from Glenunga early, wanting to go straight through the centre. Advantage to get the first inside 50. Oh, there's free player out the back, but that is a great hit through from Jarman Seagal. So his first touch of the game results in a point to Glenunga.
Yeah, just tapped that one through there. Seagal did well. Parsons was lurking after the advantage was played on. So Brighton now going to go out to the outer side. Nice left-footed plenty back in the side today. Out wide left, Francis gets a little handball out. Kick forward. Wellesby flies at the back. Tarker's there. He picks up. Handball's back now. Kick inside forward. Wellesby on a lead. He's got the mark. In front of Temmie there. So Thomas Wellesby missed a few games early in the year as he was travelling overseas, and back in the side for a few weeks now, and he's going to have a shot out by the scoreboard. So this would be an ideal start for Wellesby and the Brighton side.
He's got a long kick. Like, you see him warming up, he's legging him from 50, so he's backing himself. Yeah.
The bright blonde hair of Thomas Wellesby. In he comes. Looks pretty good. Brighton boys are happy.
He loves that.
He was up and about as soon as it left the boot, and as you said, Beck, Wellesby got a lovely kick. Runner Kieran McCassie out to rally the troops up, and Brighton, after Glenunga got the first inside 50, get the all-important first goal. So good start for Brighton there, some good ball movement down the outer side.
Yeah, and look, I can often have the commentator's curse. I thought, as soon as I pump up Wellesby for his kick in here, it's, going to go 20 metres or something, but never in doubt.
Yeah, no, he could have sliced it off there into the playground, Beck, but no, he's done well.
Well,
he's responded well.
So back into the centre now. Good hand to it from West. Still very congested in the centre of the ground. Clearance came though through Fay. Goes nice and long. No mark taken. Defence under pressure. Brighton have got to touch it here. It's gonna
Beck, you're going to get a touch.
Nearly have my first touch of the game here. So Desira will take the free. Always good to get involved in the game, just get a feel for it. Desira, that's a nice long kick. Just dropped over the pack in the end. All the work is with the Brighton defence. Higgins did well. Ball spilled out the back though. There's Glenunga numbers, 1-on-1. Great bravery there by Perry. Just put his head over the ball for Brighton. Umpire's going to have to get involved in here, but love the way he just put his head over the ball there. That
good collision. Yeah, he had Wiseman coming at him hard there, Perry. So back in the side and good stuff for him.
Yeah, I'd probably be backing out of that one, but he went straight in there. Oh, it almost had two men going up for that one, Brighton. Umpire says holding the ball, so it'll come out with plenty. Sun's come back out, got it in his eyes, come out nice and wide towards us here. Bit of a ruck battle for the mark. Great work though by Faye again, just getting in the right spot. Smith hands it off back to Faye. He's seeing it very well at the moment. That was a push. So Brighton will take it out of defence now, Nathan.
Yeah, so Chalmers got the kick from Loy down the outer side. It's very wide though, and out of bounds on the full. So was looking for Tim Dixon out there, but the kick was a straight. So ball comes back. Faye's busy early. Kick comes in for Bennett's all alone and takes the mark in front of Jack Plenty there. The kick a bit fortuitously, I think, fell in his hands, but they'll take it. So Lincoln Bennett is going to have a shot from about 40 metres out, pretty much straight in front. So he's kicked 10 goals this year, Lincoln Bennett. As we said, did a good job tagging Matty Nunn last week. Kicked the goal himself as well. And both players had about 10 or 11 disposals. So versatile player, Lincoln Bennett. A bit of time up in the hills, I think, Beck.
Yes, yeah. Remember him from up there. Very good player.
Oh, it's a wobbly kick, but it's not the job. Ooh. A little helicopter. It's just floated over the defender there from Brighton, and Glenunga strike back. So the errant kick out of defence resulted in a kick into the middle. Lincoln Bennett's got hold of that. He's kicked his 11th for the season, and Glenunga get there first. So they go to 1-1, leading Brighton one straight goal.
Yeah, I really like watching Lincoln Bennett play. You know, he can play that really high half-forward role very well, and he runs, you know, both ways with the ball very well. Got a great kick on him, just great versatile player. And this Glenunga side gets their first goal. See if they'll roll on from here, Glenunga, or see if Brighton have got something back. West kicks it out of the ruck. Only goes as far as Perry for the Bombers. Has an assessment of his options, sees something on in the middle. Very brave man to kick when West is in the area. Goodness me, it was on a man half his size. So, not unexpectedly, Glenunga ending up with the turnover this time. They go out wide to the far side. You see that sun getting in the players' eyes, but I'd like some of the sun to come over here in our direction. A little bit of hanging on or holding the ball. It went holding the ball. Umpire said too long. Long down the line goes Brighton. They got a couple of options, but probably didn't have the height. So good work there from the Glenunga defenders. Just nice punch.
Yeah, Trigarchis, who just came across back in the side this week and just belted that one out of bounds. Made no...
One of those bounce moments, you know.
Yeah, the big bounce. The golden fist. Jackie Moore loves yelling out the golden fist to hear him get excited.
Good to see. Oh, going straight forward though, Brighton. Lucky they were ready for it. Got a bit done in after he kicked it, but Glenunga's ready to go. Come down again in our direction. Great use of the body by Parsons. Precision kick, just centres it to Cheeseman. Cheeseman, look at that kick. It's beautiful. Good defensive work though. Gasparin was there. Came back into the hands of Carlo Vasidis. Well, it's gone across the face of goal in the end. And it'll come back out wide now for Brighton through Chalmers.
Good mark by Chalmers. So Glenunga coast to coast there. Some good movement. Zach Smith started it back there. He's been a good player in defence. But now Brighton, chance to repel back. West is out there. Ball comes out now. Trigarchis there. It's going to be last touch, I think. And he will take a relieving free kick. It's in front of the scoreboard, so a good even start here. So Trigakis looking for big West. Oh, Wisman with a big fly. We've seen him take some big rippers,
wow.
Wisman. That was huge, but couldn't quite hang on. So now, plenty out wide. Seagull, Brighton are on here. We've got one over the top, but Seagull's just held on to it. So good kick though. Tarka now. Swings around on the right. Who's he got? Big West coming across. And he takes a relieving mark. So all a bit happening there. Wisman, big high fly. Got two big high flyers today in Wisman and also Seagull. As Wisman's come off the ground and he's had a bit of knee troubles, and I've been a bit concerned with the way he jumps up all the time with that bad knee. He's certainly testing it out, trying to take hangers there. So Bennett now. Wide. Oh, Seagull! We've got the high flyers going everywhere here.
We go.
Carthy now. He swings it inside forward. 50 and out on the lead, taking the mark. I think it might be Rivers, is it?
Looks like it. Turn around,
48,
sir.
that's him, isn't it? Yeah. Will Rivers. So we've nearly had our 2 marks of the day we were looking for, haven't we, Beck?
Yeah, you called
Seagull
it. You called it early.
I know, those
we nearly
two.
had it.
Fletcher Wisman's just getting a bit of attention on that knee he's had trouble with early in the year, and it's been a big start to this game. There's been a lot happening, and now can Will Rivers get his 20th goal for the season? Just inside 50. Oh, it looks as if slice that one off the side of the boot and through for a minor score. So all tied up here. 1 goal, 1-7 apiece, and hand over to Beck. I need a breather after that little bit of play.
I know, goodness me, I had all the moments there, but I think this is what Brighton would have wanted, just like you said earlier, just clog it up, keep the scoring low. Got some good handball action here from the Bombers. Oh, kick went just over the head of Rivers there. That would have been a moment. They got a completely open 50 here if the ball had bounced well for McMahon. He takes it in hand, just settles the ball. A clear indication there that we're just holding it up here for the Rams, but it's back in the hands of Bennett, the goal scorer. As I said, we saw him in the back pocket not long ago. He just runs both ends of the ground so well, Lincoln Bennett. He could kick his second and also Glenunga's second. We're all tied up here at the moment with 7 points apiece. But just great work from McMahon. Get it into the hands of Bennett. A bit of a 45 here. He's going to kick from nearly 50 metres out. Looks good off the boot.
Beautiful
That
kick.
is a beautiful kick. Lincoln Bennett, 2 from 2. He takes Glenunga to 2-1-13. They push in front of Brighton 1-1-7. Wowee, Lincoln Bennett.
That was a beautiful kick. Never looked like missing, did it?
No.
Straight as a die. And straight through the middle. Did not deviate one bit. And as you said, Beck, he can be a dangerous player, Bennett. Last week in the midfield, tagging role. This week, up forward. Kicked the first 2 goals for Glenunga. I saw him kick 3 earlier in the year here. I think it was against PAC maybe, and yeah, can be very dangerous and versatile player. So back in the middle now. West gets it out of the ruck, takes possession, forward, and here he is again. Bennett is on fire.
Leonard poisoning. Lincoln, please.
Lincoln Bennett, chance for 2 goals in about 20 seconds here.
Gonna hate it.
So the way he kicked that last ball, this is certainly within range. He'll kick from just around the 50-metre line, straight directly in front. As we see coach for the day, Abe Davis on the sidelines. In comes Bennett, looks good again. Oh, no, just fading away.
Oh,
no, he hasn't. He's got it. He's got it. It's come back late. So Link Bennett's got 3.
Got a heater right now.
So Glenunga, they get 2 within 30-odd seconds, and they head out to a 2-goal lead now as Kennett comes off the ground. Played a very good game last week, Tully Kennett, the vice-captain. And Jack Francis comes off for Brighton with Justin Evans going onto the ground. So 2 quick ones here for Glenunga. Brighton want a steady, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely. And this is the problem with Glenunga if you're playing them. You know, you think about taking down your McMahons, your Prosses, and then you've just got Lincoln Bennett who can pop up and kick 3 goals straight away when you're not looking. And they're going forward again. Glenunga just done for holding the ball. So Brighton, you can see they're trying to steady it. They've got to do something here, and that is probably not it.
Dangerous kick.
Just through the middle. You've got to be brave to do that. Probably wouldn't if I was a couple of goals down, putting the defence under real pressure now. The Bombers, ball just spilling out. No one can quite take it in the hands, and the stoppage will come just inside the Glenunga 50. You can just feel that they've lifted a bit since that first goal.
Bennett was on the ground there. I thought he nearly was going to get a free kick then as well.
It was close.
Yeah,
I thought maybe it's too high, but he is a bit shorter than some of the other players, so gave the benefit of the doubt to the tackler. So we'll watch Brighton try and clear it out again.
Eagle comes out wide. A big punch here. Got a touch here.
Nathan's on.
Oh, yes. First handball of the game for Woods.
Clean disposal in Woods. Put it down.
So throw in right in front of us here. Taken out of the ruck there by Book. That was Alexander Book. Now Davis. Hurry kick forward. Good punch over the back there by Venning. Francis now gets it out to Higgins. Plenty. Plenty now to Francis. Puts him under the pump, but good quick handball out now to Keens. Keens in the side this week. Back in the side. Ball's out wide. Bit of a dashing pace over there. Was it from Warner? Put the Jets on.
Wow.
Ball just beats him out of bounds on the outer side. So Brighton now looking to hit back here. Been a good last 5 minutes for Glenunga. So throw in now. Book and West. Sock it off the ground there. Francis maybe. Warner, quick little handball, but intercepted now. It's Fay maybe. Now Pridham slams it on the boot. Prowse was there. Now he leads into the race. Gets a little quick left foot. Prosser, we haven't called him yet much, but clever little kick forward. Bennett's there lurking. He overruns it though. Prowse picks it back up and a kick to McMahon. And out of nothing, hurried little kick forward, and McMahon, as he does so often, in front. And once he's in front, he's a hard man to get around. And McMahon will have a shot for Glenunga's fourth. So looking ominous now, Glenunga, as Cheeseman comes off, Kennett back on. Looks like Fletcher's knee's okay here. He's got to stop taking hangers and putting it under the pump. So Wisman back on. And Gaspar coming off as well. So in comes McMahon. What can he do? He looks straight. It looks good. It's straight through the middle. So Glenunga get their fourth now. They go out to a 3-goal lead, 4-1-25 to 1-1-7. And Glenunga starting to put the foot down here, Beck.
Oh, they are. And there was always the danger of that happening. We saw Brighton get out of the blocks early, get that first goal through Wellesby, and they held it up for a good few minutes. I think they did well, slowed up the ball, which is what they wanted to do. But Glenunga, they've just unleashed, and I hope this doesn't get ugly, but it definitely could. Back into the centre now. West trying to get up there for the Rams. The foot race comes. Faye's involved again. He's been doing very well through the mid, all over the ground. Maybe they heard me getting stuck into them, the Bombers, because I feel a little bit more pressure from them. The last 30 seconds or so, stoppage will be down the Brighton end of the ground. West takes it out of the ruck, throws it on the boot. You see him do that all day, every day, but good body work there was from Sam Venning. Got himself into the right spot, but the kick, Lincoln Bennett, he's gone again. Launches towards the goal with McMahon. He goes again, just a point this time. But, that was a little dangerous passage there, Nathan. This could get scary.
Yeah, well, Lincoln Bennett is doing it all now. Great smother.
Yeah.
He's been involved everywhere, doing the team things as well. And nearly did cause a turnover, and it nearly resulted in a goal. McMahon couldn't quite finish, so ball's going to be brought back in by Plenty. Brings it back in the middle. Dangerous kick. McCarthy does well to get rid of his opponent in Fay. He's got the running Evans. Evans forward, but down in front, Temmie takes the mark in front of Dixon. So Temmie now out wide to Pridham. Been a good player this year, Pridham. Was named in the team of the year through the halfway point during the week. Ball out there to Sierra. He spins around, does well. Kicks out wide though, a bit too wide in the end. And the ball beats Jack Loy out. I think there was a little hand on it, so it'll be a throw-in on the outer side. Brighton desperately looking for a goal here. So Big Westy now rucking with the other book, Tyrant. West grabs out of mid-air, quick little handball out. Davis held on to his opponent there, so it'll be a free kick, play on advantage. Plenty goes forward. Ball over the back. O'Loughlin Johncock runs onto the goal and kicks the goal. O'Loughlin Johncock. I've lost me form here as well. Still happening. And Ricky O'Loughlin Johncock out the back. Fell onto that one and ran into the open goal. So Brighton get an all-important second goal just to stem the flow of three from Glenunga. And good play. Started with plenty in defence there. We know he's got a beautiful left foot and pumped it into a dangerous spot, and O'Loughlin Johncock got on the end of it, so he's first and Brighton second.
Well, if they can get someone like O'Loughlin Johncock up and about, get him into those dangerous spaces like that, he could really lift this team. How will Glenunga respond through West getting the tap down? West goes again. That delivery straight through to Kennett was delicious. Going inside 50 now, under a bit more pressure. Brighton defence being forced to work really hard today. Plenty getting involved. Plenty of it, you may say. Pridham sends it in. Was there a push from behind? Umpire said play on. A bit of hanging on.
Yeah, I think Wiseman was just held on to there maybe a bit long after he got rid of that. So Prosser maybe have been unlucky to get a free. Just looked like he got a bit of a nudge, didn't he? But Wiseman now is going to take it. So it's good to see him back on the ground after his bit of a knee problem after his attempted hanger, Bianco mark of the day.
Oh no, we nearly saw two elite marks.
Within a minute or two.
So Wiseman around the body just goes a little bit too far, but yeah, as you said, good to see him back up and about. He gave us a thumbs up when he was going back out, all good. No tape in sight either, so looks like he just needed a minute, get a little bit of a massage, and off he goes again. Ready for you to call him in a big mark, Nathan.
Yeah. Be watching him carefully out wide. There's the goal at the back. He's looking to get a Bianco mark of the day. Takes 3 or 4 every week's a goal. He's a very exciting player. So Tyrant Book and West out there. Pridham's chasing after it, but ball beats him over, out of bounds. So it's a good few minutes here for Brighton. Got a goal back and just steadied the flow a little bit. 14 points the margin. Ball thrown in. Book gets a little tap. Kennett's there. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Ball going nowhere there.
That was not
scrum. A bit of a scrum, just trying to get a bit of meterage there.
Yeah.
And
oh dear.
So kick forward by West out of the ruck. Gasparin's there. He gets a little toe poke. Wiseman collects. Good handball out to Davis. Davis back to Pridham. Pridham slams it on the boot. Bit of a pack there. McMahon was there. Ball spills over the back. Ball's pinging around everywhere. Wiseman looking for a free. Now the ball slammed on the boot. Parsons in good position. Good mark by Sammy Parsons.
Beautiful.
Used the body real well. Protected the space in front of him. And Sam Parsons, one of the very dangerous trio forwards. We've got Parsons, McMahon, Prosser. It is lethal up there. And Sam Parsons now lining up for his first, Glenunga's 5th. Shouldn't make no mistake from here. About 40 metres out, 35 out, straight in front. Slight breeze across the face of the goal. Parsons, oh no.
Oh, no.
I'll put the curse on him for sure. He sliced that one through for a point. So, be disappointed with that. Good mark by Parsons. Through for a minor score.
They're seeing plenty of it down this end of the ground, so that'll still be a positive for Glenunga. Very much in control to try and go forward with plenty. Kick wasn't great, but it was touched. Almost went straight through to Butterworth. Ball will be wrapped up now though. But good work there by Glenunga. Just hold it up, lock it in there, half of the ground. Umpire throws it back up. West gets a nice little slap to it. Good tackling action. So just desperate to hold on to it. That was Prowse with the good tackle there for the Rams. Nice punch from the back, but Pridham through the middle, tries to stand tall, gets wrapped up.
Well, Davis remonstrating there. I wasn't sure what he wasn't real happy about something there.
He's a passionate operator.
Yeah.
We'd love
With
to
no
see it.
Grimer, he's going to have to take over today, some of the aggression.
Well, I think, the bench is a bit more quiet. Looks like a one key affair on the bench currently for the Rams. Couple of legends of the club. But yeah, a bit more quiet from the Rams bench than we're used to. There goes West, nice, cute little handoff to Davis, but the kick went straight into the hands of Venning. Reads the ball very well. He's looking for Wellesby. Wellesby just got caught a little bit behind there of Prowse. Probably just needed a little bit longer kick to get into the hands of Wellesby there, I think.
Yeah, it was a good punch from behind. But probably just not quite out in front of Wellesby. So throw in now. Book. Tyron, that is. Gets a tap down. Desira throws it on the boot. Leading in the race out there was Keynes. Picked up by Glenunga now, though. Cheeseman's got it. Quick hands out wide. Gasparin. Kicks out to handball out to McMahon. Got me in good position is Parsons. Just got on the right hip of Segal and gave him a little nudge. Used the body real well there, Sam Parsons. Clever player, really good player, Sam Parsons. Now can he finish his work? He's lining up to kick it around the corner. So snaps around the body. This one's through the middle. So well done by Sam Parsons. Another good mark. Another good use of the body. And Parsons gets his first goal. And fifth goal on the board for Glenunga. So they go to 5-4 now. 38 to the visitors, Brighton, 2-1-13. Not long to go in this first quarter. And we're seeing this player for Glenunga just go back in defence, I think. They like to do this late in the quarters just to try and make sure they don't concede one in red time. So ball back in the middle.
Go straight up. West. Getting those hands down to Davis almost every time. Here comes Davis, he's on the run. But directed to go forward. Straight into the 50. Plenty of options flying up. The kick's come out. Is it going to go through? Is it touched? Is it a goal? It's a goal!
Parsons again, I think.
Parsons! Yes. Goodness me! He's just
threw it on the left boot there, didn't he? Out of nothing, and it looked like it was going to the left of the goals. And Sam Parsons gets his second. So, yeah, and it looked like it might have been touched or missing, but eventually it just curled back inside and just got over the line. So, Glenunga strike again late in the quarter, so that's certainly what Brighton don't need.
No, not at all. And as you said, he kind of just hacked it onto the boot. Didn't, almost look like he was just trying to get out of trouble, and then it's a goal.
Yeah, great goal.
So, the West to Davis is working very well at the moment. That was just like a textbook ruck. Davis just was unable to get the separation, but he's providing plenty of direction. And as they're trying to bustle through, O'Loughlin Johncock gets the clearing kick. Oh, it's a beautiful marker. It was for Chalmers. Just sat himself under it and, well, he can have a shot at it if he wants, but he's going to have to kick it at least 55 metres. I mean, he
Going to
might
take
as
a
well have a
huge
go
effort
at
here.
it.
Yeah, he's got nothing to lose here. I wonder if he'll try and launch a big torp. It looks like he's holding it for a torp.
Well, that's probably the only thing that's going to get it there. He's got a bit of action happening on the mark. Chalmers probably just going to drop a bit short, go through for a behind. So we'll wrap up here in the first quarter. Brighton will finish on 2-14, but Glenunga well out in front. Sorry, 5-4-34. So
6, I think we got the late one. Remember
oh
that?
yeah,
because
gosh.
Parsons got 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
6. You missed that one. They kicked 2 quick ones. So yeah, Parsons.
Too excited in the Parsons area. God, sorry. I'll redo my maths here. What are we on? 6-4-40.
That's correct, mate. 6-4-40, 2-2 Brighton. So we'll be back after the quarter time break.
Oval, we are just about to get into the second quarter here of Division 1 men's between Glenunga and Brighton at the first break, sorry, get ahead of yourself, Rebecca. It was Glenunga 6-4-40 to Brighton 2-14, led by some great work in front of goal by Lincoln Bennett kicking 3, and it was really just a lot to like about Glenunga in that quarter, Nathan.
Yeah, they were good. Bennett, Parsons was dangerous up there as well. And, 2 late goals really hurt Brighton. So back in the middle here, start of the second quarter. What can Brighton do in this quarter? Good little handball out there. It was Justin Evans. So ball goes forward here. Wellesby's there working hard. Wrapped up in a strong tackle there was the Brighton player. So good work there. I think it was Mooney. So, ball now in the forward line of Brighton. Temmie's there. Kennett also. A lot of players around the ball. Ball going nowhere there. So throw up, ball up. Out wide Wellesby, quick little handball. Misses Chalmers, his intended target, and the ball goes out of bounds. Out of side. Oh, it's going to be a last touch possession here, maybe, or deliberate, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think because he handballed it straight out.
It couldn't be off the boot, so deliberate was the call. So ball goes out wide. Good punch over the back there, a bit of a fist.
Crowd loved that.
Fist, yeah, I know. A lot of excitement for a punch. For a spoils, I think it was Keynes there, so did well. So a lot of the play over on the outer wing here. Big West, Tyron Book going at it. No one can get a clear tap. Kennett, hurried kick forward. Sweeping at the back, Perry. He gets the handball out there to Keynes. Back to Perry. Slams it on the boot. Who can take that? Book shows courage going back. Handball over the top now. Tarka. Handballs to Carthy. Going over the back though. Can it go through the goals? No, running back there was Mooney. So just over the head of Wellesby and through for a minor score. So chance goes begging for Brighton, and Zach Smith now to bring it back in for Glenunga.
It would have been a good way to start the quarter, but it wasn't to be. So Smith, wow, that is a nice long kick out, almost halfway down the ground. Another kick will almost get it to 50. A little bit of hanging on both ways there with Wiseman and his defender. So umpire says play on. Ball now with Kennett. He pushes it forwards. Desira's getting involved now. Glenunga just streaming forward.
Parsons again.
It was Parsons. Not to be on that one.
Oh, wasn't there? I thought
that was going through too.
I heard Parsons yelling out. I think he was trying to convince the umpire or try and turn the umpire's decision into a goal.
Oh, dear. God. Parsons maybe was getting a bit jealous of Lincoln Bennett.
Yeah, you want to catch up on
attention,
him.
You know?
Yes.
Just get involved with all of that.
He wanted to level it up 3 apiece, didn't he? So.
Oh, dear. So, up to Brighton now. Got to do the hard work. And take a few easy kicks. Now they've got to hit this one long down the line. It's a one-on-one. Almost got it into the hands of Rivers, but it's going forward via Smith. Great work by Smith, straight to Desira. Desira just calling everyone forward. Plenty of options down there. Forward was Wiseman. But this time goes back to Prosser. Just sprays it again, so...
I saw Prosser last week. I reckon he had about 3 or 4 snaps like that in the third quarter. He was a bit frustrated in the end. He could have had a bag of 5 or 6, but he got 3 last week, and a few of those snaps couldn't quite get through, and I thought he was going to put that one through, but same story as last week. So point through for Prosser. So now the ball comes back. Book, good mark. Tyron Book. Spent a bit of time at Norwood. Now Carthy, out wide. Good kick as well. So Dixon swings it in forward and out in front. Thomas Wellesby's got the mark. Good effort there. Good contested mark in front of Mooney. And he's just a bit slow to get to his feet as well. So some good movement through the middle. Skipper getting involved. Good kick out wide. And then Dixon found the leading Wellesby. So Tommy Wellesby going for his second here. This will be a good start for Brighton in this second quarter. They can peg one back and eat into this margin. So Tommy Wellesby, about 40 out, leans back. Oh, he's just hooked it a bit. Good connection, made the distance easy, but through for a minor score. So Brighton would have been handy after Prosser missing that one to strike back there. And now Zach Smith just waiting for the ball to come back. He's going to bring it back in. A lot of football in the NT. Zach Smith goes out wide to Davis here. Does well, just couldn't take the mark. Now regains. Could have been pushed in the back. Made a big loud noise to try and make the umpire hear it, but he said no. So Big Abe gets up, gives the ball back to the umpire. Now West and Tyrone Brook go at it. Bad bounce for Kennett, picked up by Perry. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle by Gasparin. And there'll be another ball up. West pumps it forward. O'Loughlin Johncock, I think. Gasparin just got Perry there without possession. And Curtis Perry now back in the side this week, along with Keens, Higgins and Segal, the 4 ins for Brighton. He chips in short. Looked dangerous, but ended up well with Tyrone Book got it. He's been good. Book goes forward. Oh, Taka has a big leap. Couldn't quite see as the run of McCassie was in the way, but now it comes out to Francis. He has an airy. Ball comes out now. Temi, a big leap of players there. Bennett picks the ball up. Here they go now, Brighton. Through numbers through the middle. Cheeseman to Pridham. Out wide. Bad bounce. Wiseman picks up now. He runs in the open goal, Wiseman. He's got it. Bang. Jack Plenty got a bad bounce. Straight into Wiseman's hands. You love that as a forward. And Fletcher Wiseman ran on from about 35. He kicked his first goal. Glenunga get their 7th, so back out to a 32-point lead. 48-16 here. And that's going to hurt Brighton.
Yeah, just like in slow motion, that bounce, and you heard all the bench, the bounce, and then it was like Wiseman knew exactly where it was going to go, and sometimes you can't have an idea of where it's going to bounce. You train here all the time, you're like, oh, I reckon this one's going to go over. He's just in the right spot, finished it off so well. Yeah,
he was peeling off as though it was going to just come over the top, ready to go, wasn't it? Yeah.
Good slap out from Evans, but it's coming back the way of the Rams. Big chase is on. Great tackle there from Murphy. Just holds it up. The stoppage, far side of the ground. Glenunga's half of the field. Trying to break through. Good tackle by Lachlan Johncock. Couldn't break through. You can see there Kennett just threatening to be on the burst, but another stoppage now. West just taps it down for Davis. He kicks it up higher than it goes long, but is that a mark or is he out of bounds? McMahon got it in his hands. No, he's kept it in. So McMahon will just line up deep in the playground from where the umpire's trying to direct him. Just get him on the angle. Like, no, you got to kick it from the swing set. So McMahon in the boot, but just the point this time. Would have liked the goal there, but Glenunga still with that very strong lead, Nathan.
Yes. Good 5 and a bit goal lead here for Glenunga. Right, I wouldn't want to let it get too much bigger than this. It's going to be a big task. So, big kick by Plenty. I think he had the long sleeves on early. He's taken that off.
Oh, it's confusing us.
Not that it's warm or anything. It's quite cold. I had the Dartfish beanie on last week, but not this week. As kick goes forward for Glenunga. Carla Vasitas in those bright orange boots. Crosser flies. Couldn't quite take the mark. Perry under the pump here, Brighton. Hurry kick, it's going to go straight to Trigarchis, and he says, I'm going to have a shot at goal here and settle things down.
So it should.
Dangerous kick from Perry, just across the face of goal, and Trigakis now. Can he get Glenunga's 8th? And he comes. He's got good connection, but never really looked likely. Hooked that one through for a minor score. So Trigakis back in the side this week. Hasn't played for a while.
Not really in any hurry to get going here, Brighton, which...
Yeah, he's taking plenty of time, isn't he? So he pumps it down the wing. In front there was McMahon. He couldn't take the mark. Ball fell to Francis. He was wrapped up in a strong tackle from McMahon. So ball up. Alex Book over the top. Would have been a high tackle, but slammed on the boot. I think it was Egar. Out in front there was Wiseman. Davis assesses his options. Goes out towards Pridham, but well cut off. But now Kennett on the left. He snapped a beautiful goal. The vice-captain, Tully Kennett. Both sides player, Tully. Kicks a lot on his left foot. And great snap goal by Tully Kennett. And Brighton now looking to really open up this one. They get their 8th. As Karlovasitis and Davis come off, Fay and Desira back on the ground. And Beck, 6 goals now. 6 goals for the margin. So 40 points. So worrying signs for the Bombers.
Yeah, they're really in control of this game now, Glenunga. You can kind of feel that. You can hear the messaging coming from the Brighton bench, and go to this play, go to that play. They're really trying to pull out the stops here and sort out these people that are giving them the pain, but doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. Perry tried to get rid of it, but it's Fay. Sends it back into that dangerous forward line. Rams all running forward. All the works with Carthy. The Rams, they're just everywhere at the moment as the ball spills out. But players all trying to jump on top of the ball. This real area that's hard to see, which is nice of them, but what I did see was that nice mark by Tully Kennett. He plays on straight away, goes with the goal square. Mark almost taken out the back. They're moving by hand now, the Rams. Quick kick around from Gasparin. Tried to centre it. Plenty on it though. This from Parsons. Oh, snap though, no good. So Parsons, another behind, and this game really could have gotten ugly if Glenunga had kicked all of his goals. Yeah,
certainly could have. They've just haven't quite capitalised as much as they could have in front, but still pressing a handy lead here. So ball back to Bennett. That's Finlay Bennett. Out of side now. Can Brighton get some ball movement forward? No, great mark in front by McMahon. Playing a bit higher up the ground today, McMahon. He pumps it in long. Parsons there, in between two. Nearly took the mark. Pumps it forward though. Overrunning it was Venning. And ball's out of bounds by the playground. Glenunga doing some more attacking here. 41-point margin.
They're in,
throw in. Over the back there, Dixon got a little tap on it, but the ball comes forward now from Brighton. Temmie in front, couldn't take the mark. Mooney slams it on the boot, but playing in front, and well done in defence there. Played on and found the player. Couldn't quite see. I think he's going to kick it out on the full though. And
Chalmers.
Disappointing kick. Was it Chalmers, was it? Thanks, Beck. Just can't quite see there with a lot of the players around there, so Gasparin's going to come around the mark. So ball's going to go back in to the forward line. Oh, a horrible kick from Gasparin. Good front and centre by Fay. Handball comes out now. Hurry kick. Ball off hands. Brighton pick it up. Kick forward. Good punch from Smith. Now Prowse. Pumps it to a dangerous spot. Brighton, though, 2-on-1, and the ball gets thumped through for a minor score. So it's a goal back there. We haven't seen a lot of him today. Brighton will want to get him involved a bit now, so plenty will bring it back in from defence.
Yeah, there's a few players they probably need to step up at the moment, Brighton. Just someone needs to try and take control of this game, yeah, whether it's Seagal, Carthy, Rivers. Here's Seagal now trying to make something happen to Carthy. Maybe they're listening in. He just fends off a few as well. Sends it nice and long, but it's just going to dribble through 4 are behind. So they get it all the way down, but not much to show for it. The Bombers, probably their disposal wasn't as clean, weren't taking those marks down the field that they would have liked. So Glenunga, their turn to work it out of defence. Ball hasn't really been in this half of the field very much, but it's Finlay Bennett with it now. Wellesby's out the back. Got a strong tackle on him though from Smith. Keeps trying to push through. This is the real test for the Glenunga defence, but ball spill out deep in the pocket.
Yeah, Wellesby's trying to do a bit too much there, wasn't he? I thought he was could have been pinged holding the ball. We've seen in the AFL now that would have been probably pinged, but he's trying to get his boot to the ball and score a major because Brighton need one badly. So shepherded out of the contest there or pushed in the back. No, it's going to go Glenunga's way. Saw Rivers fly through there. I thought something was going on with him, but big Geordie West is going to take it. Deep in defence now. Goes out wide. Oh, Pridham there, flying. The little man. Picked up by Seagal. He pushes it out wide. Hurry kick now. Butterworth there leads in the race. Brighton pick it up. Tarka now on the left. Goes out wide. Rivers is there, and the ball's going to beat him out of bounds. So nearly clawed in a one-hander, but I think he'd sort of conceded that it was out of bounds on the fall. So Zach Smith bring it back in for Glenunga. So Brighton having a little period here. They want to put some score on the board though. 8-10 to 2-5, so 18 shots to 7. It's been all Glenunga. So ball out wide. Oh, big fly over the back there. It was Keynes. Now he tackles, wraps up the Glenunga player. You see a few bike riders in the background going along the oval there. All trailing, 4 of them. Now, Bennett slams it on the boot. Tarka in front. Couldn't quite take it. He could have been could have been taken high, and the umpire agrees. So Tarka, can he get involved here? Class player, looking for Wellesby. Uses the body well over the back. Ball dribbles through for a minor score though, and Zach Smith will bring it back in again. So Brighton doing a bit of attacking here, Beck.
They just can't seem to get that classy finish, can't get one through the big sticks. They're having the opportunities though. I think it's because they're under a lot of pressure when they go down there. They just can't finish it off well, aren't sort of getting that lead out who can take a nice mark, have a set shot. So it's credit to
Glenunga's defence, definitely. They're doing a good job.
Making it difficult as West tries to go up. I think we're almost on a record here for almost marks in this game. We've seen so many that have almost could have been the Bianco mark of the day. The ball dribbles out. Free kick will go to Plenty. So he tries to get it moving forward faster. Murphy goes into the middle to Warner. Warner plays on straight away. They look a lot better when they get it moving faster, and this is what we want to see from the Bombers. This is what I was asking for, that sort of kick mark possession. And now Francis, he should be able to have a shot here from probably about 40 metres out, maybe a bit less.
Yeah, good call back. Brighton doing well here. Jackie Francis, this will be a good goal for them now.
So it's a bit of a 45 here, might just be the distance for him. Turns out it was the accuracy, because that just went straight on and through for a behind. So a bit disappointing with the behind as a result there, but really like the footy that I saw there from them, all the way from Plenty, that free kick, and then they just hit targets all the way straight in for that shot on goal. So if they can play like that more often, then they could start scoring.
Yeah, no doubt, Beck. Coast to coast is what they want. Some good ball movement. So now McMahon out wide. Wisman at the back. Couldn't quite take the mark. Handballs to Davis. Davis slams on the boot. And a good mark taken back there by Plenty.
Sorry, Jack.
Dixon's calling for it, but he's about 80 metres away, so I don't think he's got. I don't think he's got the.
The breeze is that strong.
I don't think he's got the range plenty. I know he's got a big long kick. Out wide now. Oh, big mark, yes.
There we go.
Mark that one down. That's a good mark.
Yes.
Alexander Book, great mark. Oh, pushed in the back was Tarka. He's starting to get involved, Jakey Tarka. So we may have seen one of our Bianco contenders.
Finally!
There. Yes, big Alexander Book. Out wide now, Segal. He's up forward. And he's taken out of bounds though, for about 40 metres out. So Brighton have another chance here. It was all Glenunga earlier in this quarter, but Brighton now got a bit of momentum, but just need to put some majors on the goal on the scoreboard. So Pridham now. Amble's out wide. Put Carla Vasitas under the pump. Big pack of players. Carthy there, working hard. As is Egar. And we hear a little Let's Go Rams chant from the little tackers over near the barbecue. They're excited.
Ready for the half-time show, I think.
So West goes at it. Davis there. He's wrapped up by Justin Evans. And another repeat stoppage here. About 60 metres out. Davis gives the ball back to the That'll help him with some votes, I'd say.
I don't think he needs help getting votes somehow.
He turns around on his right foot. We don't see him kick on that too often. Cheeseman there, good punch by Murphy. And ball goes out of bounds, out of side. So Tyron Book, West will go at it. Over the back, Carla Vasitas slams it on the boot. Bit of a spiral over the back though. Who's there? Plenty. He loses his feet.
Oh no.
Could have been taken high, but Wisman's wrapped him up in a strong tackle. Well done by Fletcher Wisman. Keep the ball in the area. And 50 metres out. Fay, hurry kick. Prowse there. Not much happening there though, and there'll be a ball up. Over to you, Beck.
Good tackling on display from both sides. Ball comes into the Glenunga 50. Out the back with the kick was Gasparin. But he missed a lot in the end. But first real kick that we've seen out of all of those stoppages. Now Brighton been stuck playing this slow footy which doesn't suit them, so Venning tries to get them on the move. This is what we like to see. Great defensive punch from Zach Smith, saved a sure mark. Just be pushed out of bounds into the pocket, near the pocket for Glenunga. Deep on that side, there's a lot going on, so it's a bit hard for us to see, but the umpire will throw it in. Going straight up is West. Just trying to push it out the back. Bombers, they got the run out here. The bounce there with Chalmers. He's still going, Chalmers. And he could run again, gets it to Rivers. Wellesby's there, just almost dropped a bit short, but just held it off the ground. So Wellesby, probably been a bit unlucky with the last few deliveries into him. They just haven't sat in the right spot. So this one, quite simply, he's got to convert.
Yeah, no doubt. Good play by Brighton now, isn't it? Got a little bit of an overlap. Wellesby was out the back loose, so.
That's it, and they play so much better when they get it on the move. They just got to be brave enough to do it. And Wellesby sprayed that one and missed the lot, and is basically the opposite of what they needed there, and a bit disappointing. I know he did sneak it in for a behind. All right, well, he's got a point there. Better than nothing, I suppose. So kick out.
Well, they're catching up in points, 8 to 10 now, so they're only 2 points behind, but I think they want to get closer in the goal section.
I'd say that possibly may be a goal, but you know, we don't want to speak on behalf of Brighton here, on behalf of young Mouse here, but Right, it's going to go back into their 50. It's just repelled straight out by the Rams. Good punch in the attacking sense there from the Rams. Just come back to halfway, but it's really been the issue with Brighton. They've seen quite a bit of it in this quarter, but just have not been able to score out of it whatsoever. Probably been their issue for most of this season as well, as the ball comes out to Perry. And it's the kind of footy that they need to play. Chalmers sends it down to O'Loughlin Johncock. He goes out wide to Wellesby, just drops in front of Wellesby and outrun by his defender, forced to tackle. Was a strong tackle, as the Brighton runner said. Did well to hold it in. Oh, Wellesby's just pushed his player off the mark. Run around one. Almost kicked it out of bounds. Trying to hold it in was Book. I don't know what just happened there, Nathan. That was a bit odd.
I don't know if you can do that. Just shove him out the way. Played on. Wellesby, he's just not sure about that kick from O'Johncock earlier, though. He going out wide to a 2-on-1 to Wellesby out there. Got to take the goal face a bit more, I think, there. But Wellesby, as you said, I don't know what was going on there. But so the ball's now with Carla Vasitis, and there's a big pack of players around.
Yeah, everyone's down there.
So nearly all players in the forward 50 just about. Jack Plenty's back in the middle by himself. So big pack of players around this one. I don't know where it's going. West gets a hurry kick. Wiseman in front. He's going to take the mark, but it was touch play on. So I don't know if you heard the call, but Wiseman wrapped up quickly in a tackle once he took the mark. Another ball up. Seagal taps over the top. Great crumb by Francis. Just couldn't get good connection on it. Or in the back maybe there. And he will get a free kick back there, Mooney. Just shoved straight in the back. So what's he going to do here? There's about 40 players there, so I don't know where he's going to go, but he's just going to pump it down long. A big pack. West goes up. Crumb by Perry. Now Gasparin. He's going to take it. That's just flicked the back of his foot, unluckily, and gone out of bounds on the full. So Carthy, now the skipper, brings it back into the middle. Dangerous spot. Book's there. Great mark. Well, what's happened here? There's been a free kick, has there? So Alex Book took the mark, but it's going to be Rivers having a shot at goal, I think.
Okay,
did you see that, Beck? I didn't see it.
I was too busy looking at Book, because I thought I'll just mark that down for another mark.
He's the one that got the other one on the other side, Alex Book. Yeah, so he's doing well, Alex. So, but Rivers is going to have the shot at goal, so he's going to have a shot for his first goal. Being quiet, they need to get him involved. It's kick 19 for the year, so can Brighton pinch one on the siren here? Will Rivers, in he comes. Yeah, straight through the middle, so Brighton will take a little bit of momentum into the break. Did a fair bit of attacking there in that second part of that second quarter. As Coach Backwell looks over and gives a little wry smile, so...
I think that was us saying they had the momentum. Wasn't sure about that one.
Yes, but Brighton finally put a major through. So half-time now, Brighton go to 3-8. Trailing Glenunga still, 8-10, so still big margin for Glenunga at the half-time break. So can Mouse get the Brighton boys up and about for this second half? And we'll be back with all the action in about 15 minutes' time.
Webb Oval down here at Glenunga. It's half time at the Div 1 clash between Glenunga and the Brighton Bombers, and well, it's probably what we would have expected here. Comfortable lead to Glenunga at half time, and Brighton, well, needing to come out with something in this second half to make this game worth something, I think. I'm Beck Northclub here with Nathan Woods. Nathan, well, it's all on Brighton to do something now.
Yeah, it certainly is. They've got a big margin to come back here, a big deficit to get back. So they got that goal right on the stroke of half-time, which was handy for them. So took a bit of momentum into half-time. So hopefully, for their sake, they can get the first 1 or 2 goals and make this a bit of a contest. But, yeah, it's going to be a tough ask. So we'll see how we go as players, just making their way back to their positions. See, I think Blake Higgins has got the jacket on. I think he may be done for the day. Looks like he may have injured his calf, whether that was the injury that kept him out. But he came back into the side and he looks like he's done for the day, which is unfortunate.
Not ideal going into the second half down a rotation, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's no doubt. So just about set here for the second half. Back at Webb Oval, the top side Glenunga, 9 and zip. Playing the bottom side Brighton. We've won the 2 games in a draw. As Desir is just running to his position. He was maybe in the wrong area, so.
Oh dear.
Here we go. Tyrone Book up against West. West gets hold of it. Kennett slams it on the boot. Bennett couldn't quite take the mark. Saw him have a really good first quarter. A bit quieter in that second quarter. Started the game very well. Still been a good player for Glenunga. So they get the first set of clearance. Davis is going to do the ruck work. Kennett, he's come into the game. Prowse there. He's wrapped up by Lachlan Johncock. So another stoppage. West will go at it with Book again. Goes straight through Kennett's legs. Desira gets a handball out wide. Well done by Butterworth. Kick forward. Could have nearly taken the mark there, Vending, but punched forward. And the hurry kick from Carla Vasitas is picked up by Brighton now. Out wide. Well done by Prowse. Really good spoil going back with the flight. Lachlan Johncock looked like he was going to mark that, but Prowse did very well. So throw in about 60 metres out from Glenunga's goal. Oh, West got Book out the way. Could have been pinged the free kick. Carthy picks the ball up, out to Perry. Now, ball goes out wide to Chalmers. Good mark by Carthy again, working hard. Bit of a high kick though, mark that. Out in front, Evans couldn't quite take it. Ball could have been ping holding the ball now. Wellesby, can he put it through? Well smothered though, the defence holding up well here for Glenunga, and the vice-captain Experience just taps that one out of bounds. So there'll be a throw in Brighton's forward line.
I thought we were going to see a bit of a repeat of the first quarter. You know, Wellesby getting the first one for Brighton. You know, there's a deja vu here. Nearly saw, you know, Bennett get involved. It's like we were back to quarter 1. So,
very good call, Beck.
But still in the Brighton 50. We've got to try and lock it in here and score early. It's the only way to even remotely get back into this game. Umpire throws it up again. West with the great tap out the back. Just great control with the ball. Wellesby, is he going to do it? Yes, he is. Straight through.
He called it, Beck.
There's something weird going on here because Wellesby kicked the first goal of the first quarter. He's kicked the first goal of the second quarter, and Brighton's first since the end of the second quarter. So gone back to back.
Yes, certainly have. So 2 in a row for Brighton. So good result for them as Egar comes off the ground holding his arm. Fay back onto the ground. So Brighton go to 4 goals 8 now, trailing Glenunga 8-10. So margin back to 26 points here. So good start to Brighton. Ball back in the middle. West gets a big thump forward. Prowse. Good handball to Cheeseman. To Davis. Well done by Rivers, I think it was. But the ball ends up with Pridham and a clever little kick to Fay. So well worked by Brighton through the middle. And some slick handballs resulting in Declan Fay having a shot at goal here to get the instant reply for Glenunga.
I really like the work from Pridham there as well. His skills just bang on.
Yeah, clever little player, Charlie Pridham. Now Fay comes in, gets great connection, straight off the boot. There was a bit of a roar there, and Glenunga strike back instantly, showing what a good side they are, Glenunga. They go back to 9-10 now, leading the visitors 4-8, so margin back out to 32 points.
They could be ruthless here. But be interesting to see what happens. We've seen Brighton have been able to shut down Glenunga well for periods of time when they've really gone at it. They just haven't been able to score in those times, which is why the margin is really blown out here. As West gets the ball out the back. Nice clearing kick. They've got plenty of forwards rushing forward. Fay's in there. This kick comes from Cheeseman into the goal square. And almost as easy as like straight into his forward's hands.
Prosser, big Harry Prosser, I think it is.
Well, it's probably about time he got involved with a big score, and he's going to take it straight back and just put it through. So, Harry Prosser, straight through the middle, and like I said, this could really get away from the Bombers now.
In a twinkling of an eye, bang, bang, go Brighton, don't they? Saying that the margin was back to a gettable 26 points, and all of a sudden now out to 38. The top side just went bang, bang. And now back out to a very comfortable lead. So ball back in the middle now.
Oh, good finish there for Glenunga. Are they going to go straight back down and do it again? Here goes West. And that clearance is just elite. Just real great tap work there. We got it down to Cheeseman. Cheeseman's still offering, but here's Lincoln Bennett, probably too far out to add to his haul of 3 goals. He just sends it in nice and long. Umpire sends him hanging on.
Paid advantage, everyone stopped.
Okay, now Pridham's going to run through and kick a goal. Probably a little bit of an anti-climax. The umpire called hanging on. Genuinely, everyone inside that forward 50 stopped. There was absolutely no movement. It spilled out, and Pridham just ended up putting it through. It was a bit strange.
Yeah, that was all a bit weird. The umpire called play on, but then Fay stopped a little bit. So, and then he thought, oh well, I might as well just handball it over to Pridham, and he can run into an open goal. So
yeah.
I think probably should have stopped and brought that back there, the ump, but never to be. Never mind. Glenunga, bang, 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 3 in a row. So margin out now, 7 goals and a bit. Hurry kick forward now. Glenunga are forward again. Can they get 4 in about 3 minutes? Bennett snaps, looking for his 4th, but kicks very wide, out of bounds. And now Segal will bring it back in to Tarka. Tarka plays on now here. Kick forward, Book's there, good kick. Tyron Book out in front. That was from Murphy, did well. Book's just going to chip it over now to Tarka again. He's worked hard, ran on. Back to Murphy, some good run here from Brighton, some great movement. And ends up in O'Loughlin Johncock, so really well worked from Brighton there, one end to the other. Some good gut running from Tarka. Murphy involved with Tyron Book, and ended up with O'Loughlin Johncock. So game's just opened up here the last 5 minutes.
As soon as they play like that, they look like a completely different team, and if they could really string together some more passages like that, they could absolutely keep up with teams like Glenunga.
Yeah, no doubt. Some great movement there. So O'Loughlin Johncock, that looks good. Oh, bangs into the woodwork. So unfortunately, after that good piece of play, good build-up, O'Loughlin Johncock couldn't quite finish. But some That would impress Coach Backwell the way they move the ball there. So Zach Smith pumps it long down the middle, straight to the hands of McMahon. As we said, he's been playing up the ground a little bit today. He's got the luxury with all these big forwards. Got a little shove afterwards, so he'll take a 25-metre penalty. It's a healthy one as well, probably about 35. So McMahon just sits it up to the hot spot. Wisman in front, but nudged out well, using the body. So here go Brighton again on this wing that we saw them a minute ago move the ball real well. Plenty. Put his player Loy under the pump, but he's does well enough. Out to Segal. Segal now. O'Loughlin Johncock's on the run. Here he goes. Egar's chasing him. O'Loughlin Johncock out in front of Jackson. Evans, sorry. Ball beats him though. Temi, Egar, and he's going to get a free kick there. No, the ball will go back.
Bit of a high arm in there.
That might be Butterworth. Can't quite see. Yeah, Butterworth it was. Goes in the middle. Oh, he's just slipped. Gaspar dropped the mark. Got it collected though. Carthy. Looks like Rivers is playing in defence now, maybe trying to get into the game a little bit more. And the ball beats everyone out of bounds on the outer wing.
Yeah, it looks like they have made the move on Rivers. Yeah, probably hasn't been as effective up forward as he would have liked. So we're throwing now, very far wing, but directly across from our commentary position. Up goes West. He's barely had a rest in the ruck for the whole day. I don't think I've seen him come out of there. Barely.
He's working hard, the big Geordie West.
Yeah, long day for him. He'll sleep well tonight. He goes up there again, ball just spilling out. Kick comes in long and high into the middle of the ground. Oh, that's great work. I don't know if the mark was paid, didn't hear the whistle, but Glenunga aren't waiting for the whistle. They're just playing straight on. Abe Davis demands it, launches it into goal. And that's exactly why he was demanding. He said, give me the ball, I'm putting it through. And he kicks his first of the game to get his name on the score sheet.
Yeah, 9 different goal kickers today for Glenunga, so everyone getting involved. Bennett and Parsons, the 2 multiple goal scorers, and now Davis has got his first. So Glenunga get another one, out to 12 goals now. 12 goals, 10. So they've kicked, without half-time, 8.
Yes.
4 straight this quarter.
Yep.
After Brighton got the first, Glenunga got the next 4. The ball back in the middle now. Big Geordie West again. Does it so often. If he doesn't tap it, he picks it up and kicks it forward. Prowse there. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Watch his neck. He's in a bit of an awkward position there, wasn't he? I reckon I saw a photo of him from last week on social media with his neck like that as well. So, very flexible neck. Prowse. Ball gets kicked forward here. Oh, well done there. In defence was Keynes. Carthy, he's had a good quarter. Oh, well smothered though. Glenunga, they just do all the small things well, don't they? Like a top side should. They smother well, they tackle, shut down attacking plays. Well coached side by Grimer. So throw in. West in good position, taps down. Gaspar and wrapped up in a strong tackle. Got a few guys that look a bit similar there. Cheeseman, Gasparin. So throw up now. Glenunga with a very handy break here. Any margin. Davis. He's slung around and made a bit of a noise. He was looking for a sling tackle free. Ball goes forward though and taken by Jack Loy in defence. As Davis a little bit slow to get up. So Jack Loy right under the pump here in this third quarter. Comes out wide. O'Loughlin Johncock with a fly. Picked up there by O'Loughlin Johncock again. Warner's there. Does well. Round 1, round 2. Out to Rivers. Rivers now. O'Loughlin Johncock runs on. He's got to kick it under the pump. Wellesby's there at the back. No, Tarker's got it. Shaky Tarker over the back. Wellesby was there, but Tarker put the jukes up and he's taken a mark. So Brighton moved it well there. Lachlan Johncock involved, running well. And Jake Tarker now to get Brighton, hopefully their 5th goal for their sake.
Much needed, that's for sure. But they put on the pressure really well just in front of us here on the wing.
So in comes Tarker. That's a beautiful kick. That's straight through the middle. He loves it. So well done to Brighton there. Some good movement. And they kick their 5th of the game. So 5-9. Trailing, that's 39. Trailing Glenunga 12-10, 82. So margin back to 43 points.
Probably still a bit too far for Brighton, but they probably just like to see themselves finish this game a bit strong, not let this turn into a blowout. But, you know, maybe they could just get an absolute heater here and turn it around, but not if West keeps tapping him out of the air like that. That was beautiful play, but running onto it is Book. Wellesby was looking for it. Good punch come from behind. O'Loughlin Johncock sends it into an empty goal square. How's it going to bounce? It's going to bounce straight through. O'Loughlin Johncock just maybe put some energy back into this game that the Bombers might need, because he has absolutely bombed that through.
Yeah, great goal. O'Loughlin Johncock. Tarker in the middle again was important. He's inspired after that goal. Put the burners on, out wide. O'Loughlin Johncock made no mistake. He's had a good couple of minutes as well. He was involved in the play leading up to their last goal. And so Brighton strike back with 2 quick goals. So 6-7. 6-9, sorry. 45, 12-10, 82. Back in the middle. Rivers, he's getting busy now, being moved into the middle. Seagal, little kick out wide. Downfield, though, he's given a little bump. So Lachlan Johncock, he's got it again. He's having a good quarter. Wellesby there, over the back, in front. Taking a mark. Tarker's on fire here.
Working together, Wellesby and Tarker,
Tarker,
with
yeah.
those marking.
Yeah, Wellesby's just being a decoy,
Yeah.
maybe, but Tarker
Don't mind it.
having a great... O'Loughlin and Tarker willing their side back into the contest. A little bit further out than the last one, I reckon. Not much further, and he struck it beautifully, so... Here he goes. Jake Tarker. Can he get his 2nd within a few minutes? Oh, just leant back and sliced it off, I think, off to the side, yeah. Got the distance pretty easy, but that would have been a very handy one for Brighton. But Glenunga breathed a sigh of relief.
Look, a lot more attacking at the moment, Brighton. We'll see if they can try and lock it in their 50. You can see them all trying to set up here, do their best to it. But there comes that absolute launch of a kick out. A few players out the back, including McMahon. The hands came from Kennett. Go long down the line to Pridham. He's got plenty of space there to run into. Puts it on the boot. There, he was looking for Parsons. The ball might just dribble out. Should be a throw-in, but we've come to deep inside the Glenunga 50. You can't be leaving Pridham out there on the wing like that. He's just going to run all day. I was lucky he didn't hit a target. Right. Umpire will throw it in now. Glenunga could have a chance to score here. See them all trying to get under the ball. There goes Davis with the double fister almost. It's not going to go too far at all. Another stoppage will come. They've finally given Westy a bit of a rest here, have they, in the 50? Well, yeah, so Davis looks like he's going to go up again, but a big fist came out the back from the Bombers. See them just with a little bit more energy now. Ball launches down the line, but it's probably just going to dribble over for a free kick. But I think they just need to hold on to this little bit of momentum they've got here, the Bombers.
Yeah, definitely, Beck. So Big Westy just said he's seen a bit of a rest behind the ball, but he had to go and get that and kick it back in. Leap by Keynes. Bennett's wrapped up in a tackle quickly. Kennett now. Kennett gives it to Bennett. Bennett Finlay Bennett as well
Get
was
it to
there.
the
so
other
there was-
Bennett, yeah. Get them all involved.
Yeah, Bennett, Kennett. So now Seagal out wide. Big pack of players there. Picked up by Mooney. Bennett now leads in the race. He's got some numbers. Chips it in though, but it's going to go straight.
That's your best, Lincoln.
Yeah, to Keane. So Keane's now gives it out to Venning. Venning out wide. Can Brighton move it down this grandstand wing or commentary wing here? Plenty. Wobbling kick in front here to Sierra. Murphy's got it for Brighton now. Keane's, great tackle, Wisman. Well done, Fletcher Wisman. Wrapped up
Well
Keane's
done.
in a good tackle. So he's just looking for options now. About 60 out. Wisman. Hot spot. Prosser's there. He's got it. Prosser looked out of position there, but he just sort of put the jukes back over the head. And second bite of the cherry, the ball fell into his arms, and big Harry Prosser is going to have a shot at goal for his second. Kicked one earlier in the quarter. And 6 goals even the margin at the moment. He's going to look to bring it out to a 42-point margin. Kicked 16 for the season. Harry Prosser missed a few games early on in the year. So when he comes, Prosser, he likes it. Straight through the middle. Many players getting around him now. Big Geordie West goes and says, "I'll give you a high 10." Because no one else is ever.
Line dry.
Pretty casual response there from Glenunga. But they get there 13th, back out to 42 points.
Oh, give the big H some love. It's just you know, got to hold the arms up, wait for the high five. Goodness me. Guess when you've already kicked 12 goals in the game, the 13th isn't as exciting. I don't know. But we'll be back in the centre now. See, Western Book going at it again. Umpire paid the free against West, so it will go to Book for the Bombers. Launches it nice and long, will drop just inside 50, but almost a nice mark there taken by Smith. He was in the right spot. Wasn't to be. Bombers still keeping it alive. What can they do with it? They're just jumping on top of it now. Every single player nearly wanted that holding the ball call. So they've got it. Just group effort there from the Bombers. I think that's Bennett, the Brighton version, I should say, who's got it. Can he kick it from there? Is deep towards the scoreboard, Finlay Bennett. Won the free kick. Bit of a tight angle. Throws it on the boot, goes pretty low, just drops inside 50 and will be punched over by a couple of Glenunga players in the end. So another point to the Bombers, which is not going to win them this game, unfortunately, and probably just another case of a point where they should have kicked the goal, Nathan.
Yes. They desperately need goals, not points. Big Tyrone Book comes off for a well-earned rest. Seagal back on the ground. So the ball comes out to Davis. Nice kick from Smith.
Push up. That's it, Rick.
So, ball in front there. Rivers, strong mark. As you said, he's been brought into the middle. He's going to get ping Prosser. 25 there. So, Rivers getting involved in this third quarter. Good move by Coach Backall to get him involved. He's just going to spear it in, but it didn't look good off the boot, and Big Geordie West is back there to repel their attack forward. So West going to bring it this side. Prosser's going to be here. Prosser's in good position. Good spoil by Rivers. So Perry to Book to Venning, and now Carthy slams it on there. Well done though by Brighton, by Glenunga. Zach Smith there. He's been good today. Solid all day. Solid player all year for him, Zach Smith. And the defence holding up strong here. So Smith brings it out wide. Big pack here. West couldn't quite take the mark. McMahon gets a hurry kick forward.
Oh.
Ball spins out now here.
Ooh.
He's dived on it. He's going to be pinged here.
Yeah.
The umpire just said no. Holding the ball. So Fletcher Wisman will take the free kick here. Kennett wants it in the middle. So Wisman now. Nice big kick in the forward line. Segal comes across, has a big punch. Fay leads in the race there with Murphy, and the ball beats them out of bounds deep in Glenunga's forward line.
A good punch there from Segal. Just coming across, but they're going to need a bit more than a few good spoils to get back into this game here, the Bombers. The ball comes in, just almost drops over the entire contest in the end. That ball come off the edge of the boot there from Gasparin. It's just going to dribble over for a behind for Glenunga. That'll be their 11th behind. It brings the lead back to 7 goals. It's a nice mark there taken by Segal. Goes into the 50. It's a one-on-one. Wellesby's there for support, but the Glenunga defence are just too slick for that. Keep going out nice and wide, a bit too wide. He'll dribble over. Taking the chance here to play on is Perry. Perry gets it into Carthy. The call from the bench is goals. So goals he does. That's an absolute launch. Is it going to go over the back? No, just does go over the back, but on the wrong side of the post. So another behind there for the Bombers. That would have been a real lifter, I think, if Carthy got that one.
Yeah, it would have been a big skipper's goal. There's some good movement, though, through the middle. Last play there, plenty. I think they're just going to try and back themselves through the corridor. Segal took a good mark, and they were in their forward line very quickly. But Davis now, defensive 50. About 3 minutes to go of this third quarter. Goes to a one-on-one out wide here. Dixon punches all the way from West, and Perry's wrapped up in a big tackle by the big man, Geordie West. So now Segal comes third man up. Face slung or met front on with some contact. Carla Vasitas now wrapped up by Warner. But Brighton have just lifted here a little bit. Its intensity's just gone up a little bit. They'd love to sneak another one or two just to give them a glimmer of hope. So now Kennett working hard, try to get through one and a net second, and that's holding the ball.
Too many.
Good tackle here. Skipper Carthy playing good game. Real consistent performer. So Carthy pumps it in long. What a mark! Thomas Wellesby, that is an absolute ripper. Put that in the Bianco mark of the day. Mark of the year, that one. Oh, Wellesby. That is huge. The blonde locks of Wellesby.
That was incredible.
Oh, Wellesby, he's excited. What can he finish his good work though? In he comes, Tommy Wellesby. Oh, he's got it through the middle. Tommy Wellesby, you beauty. That is an absolute ripper.
I've seen some things, but goodness me.
Unbelievable. The flying Wellesby. That is huge. Gee, we have some high flyers here today. Wisman, Segal, Wellesby, all can take big marks. Adelaide Footy League's alive and well.
It is. And, well, we said we needed that moment, maybe from Carthy, and he missed the goal, to lift everyone. If there's a moment that can lift everyone, I think it's that from Wellesby.
That is an absolute ripper. Can't wait to see the replay, the Dartfish replay. I'll be tuning in and have a look at that later on tonight.
God, I hope his dad Kim's on the sidelines today, because he would love to have seen that.
I haven't seen him here today, Kim. I played a little bit of footy with Kim at Sacred Heart Old Collegians, and he worked with me as well, Kim Wellesby. So, yes, here we go. Anyway, better get back to the footy here. We've lost the plot a bit as Pridham's got the ball on the outer wing. He goes forward now. McMahon does well. He's playing a good game. Kicks into a one-on-one. There's a bit of hanging on. Who's it going to go? I think it's Brighton's way. And now they try and clear. Can they pinch another late one? Bennett drops the mark, but goes back and gets it. Rivers back to Bennett. Finlay Bennett forward. Can they take a mark? Tarker's working out of Francis. It was Wellesby. He's got it again. Tell me, can he kick his second in a minute? Oh, the umpire said no. It's just missed. Oh, no, he hasn't.
Oh, wait, hang on.
He's called a goal.
We
I
didn't
thought he touched his chest as it was a point, but I don't know what was going on. But oh, what a frantic couple of minutes here.
We're all over the shop here.
Wellesby's got his third, and Brighton have got some momentum here. They're back within 29 points.
Oh, I'm in shock from that. It's like the goal umpire score reviewed his own score. No, but it's a goal.
Because I know the Glenunga players were saying it was a point. They were trying to convince the umpire. Zach Smith's got his arms up in the air. He doesn't know what's going on. So now, Brighton, there's a few loose players around the place there. Everyone's trying to work out the match-up. So West gets the ball out of the middle. It's going to go straight to Brighton, though. Not sure who's got it there. 26, was it Venning maybe? Venning out wide now. Rivers, he's been good this quarter, being moved onto the ball. Wellesby shoves his opponent out well. He's in everything at the moment. Short little kick there from Glenunga. And Beck, I better give it over to you. I'm exhausted. So
The
chance.
energy in this game has really lifted in the last, 5 or so minutes. It's just all happening. We're going down the Glenunga end now, and we'll just have a bit of a breather here for half time. 3/4 time, sorry. Glenunga 13-11 against the, we're feeling a bit of rampage here from the Brighton Bombers at the moment, 8-12. They've really just done something in that quarter. It feels like they've maybe just turned it around a little bit.
Yeah, margin under 5 goals now. It was out to 8 there at one stage. They've kicked the last 3, and it just felt everyone sort of lift for the team on the sidelines here. And Wellesby and Carthy, Rivers was involved, so they've given themselves a little chance, and we'll be back after the action for this all-important final quarter.
Do not remember.
Pretty good. Okay, players just leaving the oval here for the resumption of the final quarter. And Brighton have just got a little bit of sniff here. They're pretty excited in the huddle there. And they finished off that quarter really well, Beck. Last 3 goals.
Yeah, they just got some real energy. We've seen one of the goals of the season, if not goal of the year from Tom Wellesby, and it just feels like maybe they've got a little bit of energy amongst the Bombers.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see what the top side Glenunga can do. First goal here is going to be all important. 5 goals the margin, or 29 points. So back in the middle, umpire holds the ball aloft for this last quarter. Here we go. Big West. Dixon's in the ruck now. Kennett, quick kick forward. Prowse is there. Picked up by Venning. Ball goes forward now. Good use of the body, McMahon. Couldn't take the mark. Parsons. It's good early. Snaps around the corner. But through for a minor score. So 5 goals even the margin. So Brighton left off the hook there. I'm pretty sure they're going to go down the middle and take some risks here. Plenty goes for the top. Alex Book couldn't quite take the mark. So their intention's definitely to go long down the corridor, play on at all costs and try and play some attacking footy. O'Loughlin Johncock, third up. Pridham slams it on the boot. Tarker's there. Picked up. Rover ran it though. Prowse has a ping at goals over the back. Couldn't quite see for Wisman it was, and through for a minor score.
So a few quick inside 50s to Glenunga early. No goals to show for it. It's up to Brighton to really capitalise on this. They're the ones who have got to go attacking here as the kick out just bounces past everyone, ends up with Desira. They go back to go forward, but it's cut off by Francis. Left Wellesby with it now. Handball over the top. They've got plenty in the square, and easy as you like. Jarman Segal kicks his first, and
it was all a bit easy then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All a bit easy there. So Brighton, Wellesby was all clear on his own, just strolling in, and then drew the player, whipped it over to Segal. They had 2 in the square, and Segal just stood there and said, I'll have a little major here. And Brighton, after 2 early entries from Glenunga, resulting in 2 behinds, have got the all-important first goal.
Yeah, look, they've got no Grimer this week. I don't think he wants to come back to hear that they've had their first loss of the season.
No doubt. I'm sure he's tuning in, and he'd be throwing stuff at the screen at the moment, maybe. So ball back in the middle now. Can Glenunga respond? He's slung in a tackle. He's going to be pinged holding the ball. So here you go, Brighton again. O'Loughlin Johncock is lifted in the second half. Goes out wide on the lead here. Good kick. Alex Book has been a handy player today. Seen him take a couple of good marks as well. So Book goes up forward. West is there in front though, and Big Geordie West takes a very relieving mark in front of Segal and Wellesby. So West out wide now. Zach Smith. Pridham offers a little lead. He uses him. Murphy just lost his foot there. And Pridham now. Deep in Glenunga's defence. Pridham goes long down the line. Parsons is there. Bennett. Quick kick. Prosser couldn't quite take it. Sock it off the ground though. Sure who kicked that last. I think it may have been Glenunga. So Brighton will bring it back in. Plenty's got it. No, they've said that it was in a contest. And there'll be a throw in. Now, Glenunga about 60 metres out. Davis in the ruck. Pushes his opponent out well. Pridham. Ball smothered. Slang on the boot there by Fay. Goes forward over the back. Prowse leads in the race there. Bit of pressure on him, but does well. So Spencer Prowse gets one back for Glenunga, who desperately needed that goal. Although the margin was still 4 goals, Brighton were coming hard, and that's just the steady that they needed. So well done by Spencer Prowse. That's his first goal of the game.
Yeah, they've definitely been building Brighton, so that was one a bit against the grain there for Glenunga. As you said, they definitely needed it. It might not look like it on the scoreboard, but just the way things have been happening, it felt like maybe Brighton could get a bit of a run on here. So just a nice settler there from Glenunga, done by Prowse, and we've had goal scorers coming from everywhere today. Glenunga.
Long list, yeah.
Just
11 players, 11 goal scorers.
So back inside 50, fend off from Davis, goes out wide, now it's with Prosser. Prosser sends it into the square and straight away, bang, bang from the Rams. So it looks like third goal to Prosser, just puts it straight through, and that's probably put a little bit of a dampener on what the Bombers were trying to build here in the last few minutes.
Yeah, certainly has. Beck, Brighton started the quarter well with the first goal. Glenunga, as we've said earlier today, they're the top side, and they've gone bang bang with 2 steadiers now, and that's going to make it real tough for Brighton. But the game has opened up in the second half. Goals are coming pretty quickly. Ball back in the middle now. Goes Dixon and West. Dixon does well. Slams it on the boot. Well done by Zach Smith, though, this time. Just edged Wellesby out. And Zach Smith, sure where to go at the moment. He's going to swing it out. We'll go down the middle. Prosser across the front. Couldn't quite take the mark. Sockers it forward, though. Flicks over the back. Good tackle. Unlucky not to be holding the ball there. The ball spilled out after he was tackled well. Gasparin gets a hurry kick. Ball comes out wide now. Perry. O'Loughlin Johncock gets a bad bounce. Goes back and has another go at it. And there'll be a ball up. So Glenunga pressing for a third in a row here. Jump by Dixon. Pridham runs onto it on the left foot. Centres the ball wide. Ball to the middle. Over the back, Parsons lurking. Can he solve off the ground? Yes, he can. Parsons has got 3 now, so the big guns up forward. Parsons and Prosser, 3 apiece. And Glenunga, bang, 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 3 in about 5 minutes. And once again, they've opened this up and are looking on their way to their 10th victory of the season, Beck.
Well, and that's just how dangerous they are. We can go for 1 minute, speaking about how Brighton have got on top of them a little bit here, and then all of a sudden kick those 3 goals and just really put it back beyond doubt. And that's why they're top of the ladder. That's why they haven't lost a game. They can just switch it on just like that so quickly.
Yeah, no doubt, Beck. They just looked a little bit flat in that third quarter, but when they need to respond, they do. Carthy all over Kennett in the middle.
Nice commentary out there.
So Suns just poked out again. Big West, been good again today, West. Couple of big punches there in the pack. Carlovasitis wrapped up by Carthy, and another stoppage in the middle. So we've already had 4 goals scored in this quarter. Brighton got the first, Glenunga the next 3. And a beautiful web oval, bathed in sunshine now. West, kick forward. Gasparin didn't have it. Picked up now by Prosser. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Over you, Beck. There's another stoppage.
So Glenunga still threatening to add on to the scoreboard here. That far wing was O'Loughlin Johncock, just pushes out his opponent but comes out of it without the ball. But they've still got time to go forward now. Wellesby, another mark in those strong jukes. We're going to be seeing that video of his mark all week long, I think.
There's going to be one person that won't want to see that, and that's Abe Davis, because he was the man that they took the mark on, I think. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true. You don't want to be the one underneath it when someone's taken mark of the year. Oh dear, but Brighton have pushed it all the way back down to their forward line. The umpire's going to throw it in. So up they go. West takes it out of the ruck. He's been doing that all day, just straight on the boot, but they were ready for it this time, Brighton. Wellesby again threatening, got one round the neck. Umpire saw it that way as well. Probably be right on the edge of his distance here, but he is directly in front, so I reckon he's going to wind up and have a go at it. You do see him kicking these ones when he's warming up, right on the arc. Just making sure everyone gets in the right spot here. So Tom Wellesby looking for another goal to add to his collection today. Nice and high off the boot. How's the accuracy? No issues there. Tom Wellesby trying to single-handedly just drag his team back into this game. And Brighton, well, they've got their 10th goal of the game.
Yeah, they just won't go away, Brighton. Wellesby's got 4 now. Big kick from just outside 50. And margin now, as I have a look over at the scoreboard, if the attendant just moves out the way, is it 6 goals? 1 maybe? Is it?
Yes.
10-12 to 16-13.
Go again! Go
So, entertaining game here at Webb Oval, back in the middle. West and Segal in the ruck now. West, as he's done so many times, gets it out of the ruck and kicks it forward, but fell into the hands of Perry. Out wide now, Francis. Brings it back in the middle, looking for that man, Wellesby. In front, O'Loughlin. Johncock, great pick-up. Wellesby's picked it up now. He wants another one, but he's smothered well. Faye's after it now. Wellesby chases hard. Good tackle. Got to be holding the ball, you'd think. Chalmers now picks up. And he's... kicks the ball out of bounds, so good pressure there. Smith now. He goes to the middle. Great kick by Smith. Wisman's on. Calabasitas streams down the outer side, but he just holds it up. Kicks it out wide to Temi. Davis gives him a little lead, but Temi's going to go down the outer side. Brings it back sort of into the middle a bit more. Perry at the front. He grabs the ball, but he's wrapped up in a strong tackle. And there'll be a ball up about 50 metres out from Glenunga's goal.
Good defensive intent there from Brighton, all getting in there, trying to get the spoil happening. Everyone trying to jump on top of it now. I think we're going to end up with another stoppage here. Ball's going nowhere. Umpire comes in. Plenty of numbers around the ball, just on the edge of the 50 here for Glenunga. Still got a healthy lead, but it's all on Brighton here to just put some heat back into this game. It keeps going back in the forward direction for Glenunga. Hot tackles coming. There's another kick towards goal and bang! Glenunga goes through again. And that was Gasparin. Straight through and just... they never do quite go away, Glenunga. You think you might get on top of them. And just no chance.
Yeah, Glenunga strike back again. 11th scorer for Glenunga, so they're all getting involved here. Gasparin gets his first, along with Prowse, Davis, Pridham, Fay, Kennett, Wisman and McMahon have all got singles. And Prosser, Parsons and Bennett have all got 3. We saw Bennett on fire early in the game, kick the first 3 for Glenunga. And now Glenunga just steady again. Margin back out over 7 goals. So back in the middle, Francis gets the kick forward. Book's there. Mooney does well. Wellesby, oh, he's on fire. Unselfishly goes into the middle, but it's a bit of a shank. Picked up by Eager, I think it was. Ball now with Temi. Brighton, Glenunga just mucking around a bit here with it. And Tully Kennett's ball's just going to go straight to Segal. So Segal into a dangerous spot. Carthy over the back. Oh, he got hands to it. Couldn't quite take the mark. but comes back and makes a strong tackle. Seagal's just a bit sore. He's limping off. And Dixon comes back on. So can Brighton get another one back? It's been an entertaining final quarter here. Lots of goals. Pridham out wide. That'll bring rain. Keynes at the back, thumps it forward. Bennett.
Oh.
Finlay that was. Quick kick. Tully Kennett kicks it into a dangerous area, but it's worked out well in the end. And Cheeseman has got it.
Goes
Here
through
goes.
the middle. Oh, sorry.
Wiseman's got it. No, go back. You're on.
Wiseman over to Davis. Davis launches it into the 50. Still in. Well, it's out the back now. Faye's going to try and rove it. Plenty of bombers there. Can they get it out of the danger zone? They can. Bennett, he just runs onto it on that nice left boot into Wellesby, pushed up. He's definitely too far out to score for that one. They're still playing through the middle here, the Bombers. This time they go out wide. O'Loughlin, Johncock was under it, but the ball just didn't quite hit him. Wellesby tries on the tackle. Defensive mark by Venning. They're just playing on all costs at the moment, the Bombers. Would have been good to see this attacking kind of game more in the first half, I think, Nathan.
Yeah, no doubt.
This is great footy from the Bombers. They're just playing on, they're going. If we saw this from the first whistle, my goodness.
Yeah, no, they've moved it well in the second half, Brighton. Game certainly opened up a little bit, and Jack Francis now has a chance to kick their 11th goal. So in he comes, son of the former great Tony Francis. Jack Francis has kicked that straight through the middle. Good goal for Brighton. And they get their 11th goal here. So margin back to 37 points. All a bit too late, but some good play would be pleasing Coach Backwell for sure.
Absolutely. It's that first half that's killed them, because they've been so in it in this second half, and it probably does just sum up Brighton's season. Like, they've been in so many games, you've seen them play like this for periods of time, and they just, they're not going to come out of here with the points. So there's only so many times you can say, well, we were in it, we played really well, but if you're at the bottom of the ladder, it doesn't mean too much if you're going to be going down to Division 2, unfortunately.
Yes, for sure, Beck. But you never know. Still a long way to go, and it's very congested, the ladder, isn't it?
Oh,
so
definitely. No.
But having said that, there's still work to be done for Brighton to stay up.
Going out wide now, so seeing this, their skills can be on. Murphy goes into the middle. Davis is there, was looking for Book, but Book took it well in the hands. I would have been terrified if Davis was running at me, goodness me. Zach Smith, he's been one of my favourite players to watch today. Been so strong in defence, been taking those marks all day. And we see Nick Wankey on the bench for Glenunga. He's kind of fit into the role that Nick played, I think, Zach Smith. Just, in there taking those defensive marks. So I hope Nick's happy with that watching on.
Yeah, for sure. No, he's been a very important player back there this season, Zach Smith. Vice-captain Tully Kennett's got it now. Good spoil. I think it was by Evans on Big West. Ball goes out wide now. Calavasitas couldn't take it, and Murphy's wrapped up by him. So, about 8 minutes, I just heard the call. Left in this final quarter. Out wide now. Brighton get the kick forward. Butterworth leads Tarker. He slips over though. Tarker keeps his feet. He's got time now. Has one. Has two. Approaches 50. Goes to the middle to Wellesby. And why wouldn't you go to Wellesby? Tommy Wellesby.
When you're on, you're on.
Great contested mark there. Zach Smith was just out of position a bit. And Tom Wellesby, good contested mark. He had his old man Kim here minutes ago, tapping me on the shoulder.
I was relieved to see him here, because I was worried that he missed his big moment.
So Wellesby, 40 out. Can he get number 5? Yes, he can. Tommy Wellesby's got 5. I've got a call of 6 maybe, is it? Is it 6?
I think it might be 6, yeah.
Okay.
No, that's 6.
6.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That's 6 for Wellsby.
Better get it right or Kim will be over
I
here.
got
and
excited
knock
with
my
that
block
mark.
off.
I missed one. He kicked 2 quickly, and I think with the
Oh,
mark of
yes,
the year, I got
yes.
excited. So 6 for Wellsby, and Brighton just don't go away here. They get their 12th. Margin back to 31 points.
Well, I think they'll be happy with how they've been able to put up a real fight here, the Bombers. They're just, you know, you are right, Nathan. We're only in the second half of the season here. There's plenty more chances for them to get themselves back into this division, playing some good footy. We're back in the Glenunga 50. Here comes the run, though. Chalmers just put his head over it. He should get rewarded for it. He will. So, good to see Brighton still fighting for every opportunity. I mean, I'd love to see them stay in Div 1. They've clearly got talent to build on here. We're back to Chalmers. It's going to go long down the line, but it's just, nearly went into the hands of West, but a bit of friendly fire from Prowse. Here they go again, the Rams. Good kick out from DeSera. Just drop past the contest.
Hang on, we got Charm over
Looks like player gone down here in that contest. I think it was Chalmers for the Bombers. Just landed a bit awkwardly in that contest. Good to see him up though. I don't think he'll want to come off. He doesn't seem like that kind of guy. So Glenunga may have this game wrapped up on the scoreboard, but Brighton is still throwing absolutely everything they have at this contest. As they do again. You could see Bennett in there just trying to keep it in, but be with Egar. Egar just slowing it down. Bench wants him to go long. It looks like he is. He just winds it up. Got options down there. West down there, but it's the player at the front of the pack that ended up with it. God. Got people everywhere here. But the player with the ball is Cheeseman. So had to get through the crowd there, but Cheeseman, everyone flew up for the ball when he was just at the front, ended up in his hands. You don't have to be the tallest forward to end up with the ball. Ollie Cheeseman, bit of a tight angle, but he's at his home ground. Oh, okay, no, the angle was too tight there.
Trying to convince him into that one.
I wanted another goal kicker here.
At all, has he? He's just slammed that out of bounds on the full.
Nearly everyone's kicked a goal at this point for the Rams.
That would have been 12 for the Rams. I know, 12
trying to get
goal
behind
kickers.
in there, but Ollie, you've let me down here. Gosh, never again.
So Warner's got the ball out wide. Here go Brighton again. So Curtis Perry goes in the middle. Bennett, Finlay. Warner runs past him, wanted it back. But he's going to go out wide. Trying to find Wellsby. Oh, he's got it again. Tommy Wellsby is turning it on.
He's lost the plot.
This is some great football by Tom Wellsby. We know he's got the ability and talent, and he's certainly showing it today. Another great contested mark. He's going to line up for number 7.
He's going off.
Can we give the Archie's thongs to the losing team back? How does that work?
Oh, look, I don't know. I mean, we've got the power, but...
Okay. If he kicks this, he might
we can't really say no to 7 goals, can we?
No. And mark of the day, year, I don't know, ever. He's got it. He's got 7.
Oh, my goodness.
Tommy Wellsby putting on a clinic here today.
If you want to know how to kick a goal, just...
He's banging them from everywhere,
yeah, like, every angle, different distances. Yeah, just come and watch the highlight reels from Tommy Wellsby today. Show you how to kick a ball through the middle, that's for sure.
Yeah, so 7 majors for Tommy Wellsby. I don't know how many goal kickers have they had, Brighton? 3, 4, 5... 6, yeah.
But, yeah,
it's been a one-man show, and multiple. Lachlan Johncock with 2.
Straight back in the middle, so we're just getting all a bit engrossed in the Tom Wellesby show at the moment. Stuck in the centre square. Not anymore, because the free kick is going the way of Faye. Just trying to slow it down now. I think they've had enough of this Brighton resurgence over the Rams. Sure, Nathan Grimer's had enough of it too, watching this from different location. With Prowse now, spinning ball, a little bit of a push and too much of a push there from Wiseman. If you're going to do that, you've got to hide it a bit better than that. Sorry, Fletch, but, you know, use the forearm or something. But the two hands in the back, that's been a no-go for a long time now, my friend. Brighton now, trying to go through the middle. Could work from O'Loughlin there. The punch comes from behind. Another punch there.
Punches everywhere.
God, we're just going absolutely banging here, trying to get some action on the bounce this weekend. Right, coming out the back now is Eager. He kicks it nice and high. Oh, almost had to go for the punch there, did Keynes. Just didn't quite get it.
Wiseman's run under it,
though.
You can't see that. We're having a bit of trouble today, aren't we? I just saw Wiseman at the corner of my eye there.
Snuck in.
Yes. That's his second, I think, back.
Yes,
Fletcher Wiseman, yeah.
Wiseman, yeah, just like a little wizard there, just sneaking in, put it through.
So what a good, entertaining game of footy, especially in the second half.
We've had a great day here. Yeah. You know, we look at this game, we thought we're seeing first versus 10th. This could be a blowout. This couldn't be any fun at all. Well, we've seen about 1,000 goal kickers. We've seen Mark of the Year. We've seen a bag of 7. What more could you want?
Exactly. No, it's been a great day. Sometimes at Webb Oval they can be hard slogs here, low-scoring hard slogs, but certainly not today. Been some good free-flowing footy. We're back in the middle now. A few minutes left, I'd say, in this one. Tap out to Pridham. Well done, though, in defence, and good little kick to Chalmers. So, Loy, that had the ball. Gave it to Chalmers. Dangerous kick into the middle, though. And Westy, being a good player again today, Jordan West. He's getting better every week. He pumps it in long. Big leap there. Ball spills to Prowse. Kicks it out wide. And Deck Faye's got the mark. Back in the side today. Been a handy contributor.
Been very solid.
He's kicked a goal as well. So this for his second of the day. Glenunga lining up for their 19th. So be one of their highest scores of the season, you'd think.
There's just been a bit of a shootout in this second half. And it looked, a bit low scoring early, but everyone's just gone absolutely bang.
Oh, he's keeping the man on the mark.
Oh, no.
So
that hurts.
Yes, I know. It's a coach killer. One of the things when I was doing a bit of coaching was,
dear.
Guys, don't kick into the man on the mark. It is a footy sin.
Yeah.
So, yes, just maybe trying to get a bit of extra distance, wasn't it? Just trying to get a bit close.
It's man on the mark and, don't give away 25 by not giving the ball back to the play. They're the things when you're coaching, you're like, these are things you can control, don't do it.
So Big West gets a ruck kick. O'Loughlin Johncock's been good in the second half. Desira, Davis there, slings a handball out. Faye's got it now, or has he? He was about to get it. He's one-on-one though with Carthy. He's hard to beat. So ball comes out in front of us. Wellesby's there. Good spoil by Smith. Now Warner's working hard.
Oh.
He's going to be pinged for a in-the-back free kick. So he plays on Warner. Mooney was remonstrating a bit. Ball goes forward. Seagal's there. Picked up by Temmie. Wellesby's got it. Centres the ball, but it's going to go straight to Bennett.
Oh, dear.
So Tommy Wellesby there.
Should have just had a shot.
I'd try to bomb one from top from 50.
Just have a shot, mate. Yeah. At this point. Just keep going. Well, it's better than kicking it down the throat of Lincoln Bennett, but that's just me.
With 7, you're allowed to have a ping from there, aren't you?
You're allowed to get a bit silly.
In the game.
If there's not a kick in it, then surely Davis will be called to play on here. This is about the longest kick in history, which is gone laterally and just, God, you really sucked the life out of the game with that moment there, Davis. And here comes the siren. So with Glenunga 18-13, 1-21, take it out over Bombers 13-12. And look, the scoreboard doesn't really reflect what we've seen here today. We've seen a real fight back from the Bombers. And I think Glenunga, they were definitely pushed a little bit today, Nathan.
Yeah, no doubt. At times it looked like Glenunga could run away with it and win by 10 plus goals, but Brighton always just kept coming back hard and just couldn't quite. I think from the first quarter, it's always hard when you give away a 6-2 goal, a 4-goal lead when you're away from home. But yeah, that second quarter there, I think it got out to 8 goals. It was around 12-4, and it looked like it could be a real blowout. But to Brighton's credit, they fought hard, and in the second half, you know, played some real good attacking footy.
Yeah.
I'll just go through some of their better players. You can maybe do the Glenunga ones, but I thought obviously Tommy Wellesby with 7 goals.
Can't look past
he
that.
was really good. Otis Carthy, the captain, plays well every week, doesn't he? He was a good contributor. Curtis Perry, I thought, had some good moments. Both Books, Alex probably even more. He was pretty good, but Tyron looked a bit sore with his knee late in the game, but he still did well. Jakey Tarker had some good moments, I thought. Coach was good. Brett Backles just told me as well. So the coach bring Rivers into the middle was a good move. I thought Rivers got involved in the second half. Segal had some good moments. Jackie Francis was pretty handy as well. And I thought in the second half, Ricky O'Loughlin, John Cox sparked them a little bit as well. So they had some good players, Brighton, definitely. They've kicked 13 goals and come out here and certainly given a good account of themselves today.
Yeah, just probably lacked a bit of consistency, you know, playing that really good footy for longer periods of time. But, you know, they really challenged Glenunga today. I mean, they had a few good contributors. I mentioned it before, I really liked Zach Smith's game. I think without him, you know, the scoreboard would have been a lot closer. He took so many good marks back there. Westy in the ruck, he was really strong today as well. Then, you know, Kennett and Faye, they were really good as well, solid performers. Pridham just running down the wing as well with some really good disposal, I thought, as well. And, you know, the forwards all kind of shared it around. You know, we didn't have any Wellesbys on our score sheet. We've just got about 100 different goal scorers, but, you know, probably does reflect that sort of more even contribution from the Rams. You know, everyone kind of just stepped up and kicked a goal when they needed to.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I think little Link Bennett started the game really well.
Yes,
he was our best player
first quarter.
He had the thongs in our first quarter, didn't he, wrapped up? He was quieter in the rest of the game, still a handy contributor, but yeah, that first quarter he was on fire. But with Parsons, Prosser, McMahon, they've just got so much firepower up forward, haven't they? And both Parsons and Prosser ended up with 3, didn't they? And McMahon, he probably did a bit more work up the ground today. He kicked 1, but he was still handy playing further up the ground. And Davis still did some good things. He's always a handy contributor. So, yeah, plenty of good players for both sides. And as we said, 31 goals kicked, Beck, so a highly entertaining game. I've had a great day out here at Webb Oval as the sunshine's setting, a bit of shade across the ground as well. We'll thank Rowett for his great contributor today. He's done a great job on the ladder, so well done to Rowett. And we've got to now have a think about who we're going to give the thongs to, but I'm leaning towards a player on the losing side today. 7 goals, it's
a bit hard to go past, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, and yeah, we'll have a little discussion about that, and I'm sure we'll see a photo on social media with that. So that's about it, I think, Beck. We'll wrap up from here, and as we said, Glenunga running out winners, top of the table. They're going to go unbeaten, 10 wins and 0 losses. So be interesting to see some of the other games as well. So tune in and have a look at the scores around the grounds. We did see, I'd like PAC were going to beat St. Peter's in that one. But yeah, there were some other interesting games today to look out for. So will be interesting to see where it all sits on the ladder after round 10. So we'll sign off now. Thanks for a great day, Beck. It's been great fun.
Good times.
And we'll be back next week with all the round 11 action. Thank you.